I just got done watching ReZero episode 18, and I thought that I would record my thoughts right here. Sorry, I have to turn down my fan there. This episode, just to recap a bit, is about, it's called From Zero, episode 18, and it's, the entire episode is Subaru talking to Rem, and he has a breakdown. He's talking about how much he hates himself and why he hates himself, and that no matter what, he can't do anything. He's giving up now. He's tried everything. Even when he was he tells himself that he acted like he tried. He acted like he gave it his all, and that he didn't, and that he didn't give it his all. He didn't really try, and he never really has. And then he breaks down and he tells Rem that he hates himself. And this is really an emotional episode for me because, okay, then let me just tell you the exchange. So, and then, sorry, this is spoilers. If you haven't seen this, definitely watch the episode first. It's on Crunchyroll. And if you've watched it a long time ago, then this is just a recap for you. And so, okay, so he talks about how he hates himself, and then Rem is saying that she loves him. She recognizes him, like a side of him that he doesn't recognize in himself, and that she will, he's her hero, and that, you know, he can't tell her what she sees in him, because, and like, the fact that he hates himself does not negate the fact that she sees so much in him that has saved her, that has helped her. Like, he has saved her, and he doesn't recognize those parts of himself, and he doesn't really see those parts of himself, and she sees it. So she's like this light for him. She sheds the light on the aspects of himself that he absolutely does not witness. He doesn't think about these things. And to me, like, this gets emotional for me because I feel like this exchange between the two characters is an exchange that I have with myself on a daily basis. And I think a lot of people have this exchange with themselves on a daily basis. There are aspects of ourselves that go through this process of I hate myself, you know, and like all these reasons why throughout my lifetime I haven't been there for myself. You know, like you want to do something, and you, like, on a daily basis, every day you wake up and you think, I want to do this, I want to do that, I think that I can do this. And every day you struggle to do the thing you want to do, and at the end of the day, it often feels like, you know, you're fooling yourself. And I think Subaru really feels that way. And he thinks that because he can start from zero, ReZero, he can start from, you know, a safe point, that he can just keep on trying and keep on trying. But he's getting tired of it, and he's starting to realize, like, no matter what he does, it seems like he's just wasting time, and like all of his efforts weren't really true efforts, and he could have done this and that, and he could be so much better. But at his core, he feels that he just is rotten. He's just rotten, and that he's not a hero, you know, and he wants to be so bad, and he thinks that he's trying, but he's not. But he is, because Rem sees that in him, and she sees him as her hero. Anyone who feels like Subaru throughout life, which I think all of us do, to be honest. I think all of us do. And if you don't, I don't know, maybe you just haven't recognized that part of yourself yet, but I think all of us have like aspects of ourselves that do feel that way. And sometimes we push it down because we don't want to believe that all of our efforts are for nothing. But then there are those aspects of us that are like Rem. And I think that we have both of these. And I think that that's why this conversation in this episode was so beautiful. It was a beautiful exchange, because honestly, I feel that on a day-to-day basis, where it's like part of me is like, here's another day where I try, and I know that I'm gonna have to try again tomorrow, you know? And then there's that other aspect of me that's like, you've tried so hard and you've done so much already. Like, you can look back and you can look back and you can see how little you've done, and you can also look back and see how much you've done and how much you have impacted. And I don't mean just accomplishments. I mean how important you are in this life, how important you are to other people. Because even if you feel that you haven't accomplished something in the physical, like, you know, job wise or art wise, you know, creative expression, that kind of thing, even if you feel that you haven't done physical things for other people or yourself, there are other things that you are worth living for. Like, you know, like you're worth existing for other reasons than accomplishments. And I think that that is what Rem was telling Subaru. It's like, you know, you think that you haven't tried and that you don't give it your all, and you think that the result of that is, you know, the death of everyone. It's basically the end of the world. It's like really extreme in this anime. The results of his efforts being not enough is essentially the end of the world, especially his world. It's the end of his world. So it's like really extreme. But Rem is saying that, you know, no matter what, you're my hero. And let's start from zero right now. And I think every single day we as human beings get to start from zero when we wake up. And you can look at it as not true zero, sure, but like, you can start from zero every single day that you wake up, and listen to that side of you, that aspect of you that is Rem telling you, you are my hero, and you know, you have heart, and that's what matters. And you make an impact on this world just by existing, by walking into a room, by being around people. You make an impact, and that's what can keep us going, you know? Like, on the days that we feel like we're not doing shit, we're not living up to our full potential, we have all of this opportunity and wasted opportunity, like Subaru thinks, and then we can acknowledge that aspect of ourselves that does say we've wasted opportunity, we've wasted effort. And then we can, after the fact, acknowledge the aspect of us that is Rem, that says, keep going, today's a new day, you can keep making an impact. And every day, like to the day that you die, you know, you will be making an impact every single day. That's just that's just beautiful to me. And I think that exchange, it was really beautiful and emotional because it kind of shed light on both aspects that keep us moving forward. It keeps us moving in the direction of continuing to live, you know? And it was just a beautiful illustration of our shadow side and our light side communicating with each other. And that both of those sides are valid. They're both very valid, and we should recognize both of them. And we can hold ourselves, you know, just like Rem and Subaru held each other. Well, Rem held Subaru because Subaru felt very weak. That weak aspect of you, that shadow side of you, hold it. Hold it with the light side. The light side's over here, the shadow side's over here. This side is weak. And when it is weak, this side can hold it. Like literally you can picture it in your head. If you want to picture Subaru and Rem, do that. Or picture a shadow being or a light being or a child and a mother, like whatever you want to picture in your head when you're feeling so weak. Like literally like feel that weakness, feel Subaru, and then hold that weakness, hold that child, that shadow side with your light side, the strong, powerful Rem, you know? That's what I got from that episode, and I just really wanted to get on here and express that, because yeah, I just got done watching it. And again, if you haven't seen it, go watch that episode. If you haven't seen ReZero, I highly recommend it. It's a really good anime, and I think it beautifully illustrates how we feel as human beings, just trying our best and, you know, falling flat and getting up again and falling flat again. And it's a grueling life. It's a grueling process, but it's also very beautiful. And we have to keep each other going. That's what I feel ReZero is, and I haven't finished it, so I don't know if this is going to end in despair or I don't know. But I just really love that episode, so I had to share that with you. I might do more of these where it's like really raw reaction or impressions of episodes or anime, anything. But I couldn't wait until tomorrow to film this because I wouldn't have that raw impression that I have right now, that I feel like really conveys how I actually feel. I think if I talked about this tomorrow, it would be all over the place. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you like this really raw impression / review. Because I feel like this is how I work. I can't really, I don't like to plan things. It just doesn't work out. It just doesn't feel right. So this feels right. So I hope you enjoyed, and let me know some feedback in the comments about this type of video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.